Hello and welcome to everyone out there. This is my July CEO memo being recorded on the 4th of August. But that's all right. It was only Friday was the first, and it was an action-packed week for us. So I finished up with a board meeting on Friday evening, which meant I couldn't quite get this video recorded. And of course, I don't think too many people are reading our emails going out on a Friday afternoon. Nonetheless, I hope you had a wonderful July. It was an interesting month our side, and I'll show the numbers at the end of this video, which don't make for great reading. And I'm sure if you're out in the economy at the moment, you will also see that taking place. Quite a flat if not slightly backwards month for July. So we saw that with the two school holidays weeks in New Zealand at the beginning of July. And if I am correct in believing that they were the case for the back half of July in Australia. Obviously, different states have different holidays, but when school holidays happen, it does slow down lead generation. It does slow down people signing off on business. But I think across both sides of the Tasman, we are sort of feeling that winter chill, not much going on there. So both reserve banks left rates unchanged. I would hope that that is something that moves this month and we start to get some momentum. So it's interesting because for the conversations that I've been having, there is definitely a component of the economy that's not moving at all. But there's also a component of the economy where they are making money and they are profitable, but the sentiment is negative. And I think that it's that sentiment piece that we really need to change. It might not necessarily be a company's own metrics. So, I don't know what can stimulate and change that. Obviously, I would always hope that brighter, longer days that we are entering into would help that. But it is ultimately how you feel in your hip pocket, right? So what we're obviously doing for our clients is just continuing to zero in and hone in on what is the best possible settings for our clients, as well as look toward, well, how can we make you more competitive than anyone else in your industry? And to that end, we are working on a lot of AI infused technology. So I will be discussing more of this as the months get closer to the end of this year, because from 2026, we will have made a decision as to what AI technology we're going to use, whether we're going to go with Google's product or with a stopgap one. The only reason we might not go with a Google one is the price is quite high. But I take a step back for a moment and talk about AI. What a lot of people say with AI at the moment is that it is using ChatGPT or using another large language model type product. Now, to me, that's like using a calculator. So great, it does help you to get the job done very quickly, but it isn't what we really should be thinking of as AI. So in the ChatGPT space, it's a co-pilot. It's helping you to do your job. The kind of AI products that we at Web Wonks are talking about is more driven by how can we use your data, analytics, ads, meta, search engine data, and then map it up across what is your inventory doing, what's your point of sale doing, what's your P&L doing, what's the ultimate revenue that's coming through, or the lead generation that's coming through, and how can we find insights and then drive campaign types to find the audiences that are going to spend at a higher level for you. So I think there's quite a difference between those conversations. Yes, one helps you day to day in your average job, like your productivity to get things done. But the AI that we want to help you with unlocks revenue and uses internal data to really crunch that. And I've had a number of conversations of late where people are uploading sensitive commercial information to ChatGPT. Please don't do that. I'd really recommend that you didn't do that. ChatGPT is a company and they will hold that information, even though they say that they might not. And the reason why I say that they do hold it is because legally they have to. If they have to disclose information, they will, which means that they obviously are storing it. So if you don't have to put business information into ChatGPT, don't. You really want it into your own cloud repository. Just quickly on that, we have begun upgrading probably around 40% of our clients into server-side tagging upgrades that had to happen by the 3rd of September. So around half of those clients have now had that work accepted and is underway. Server-side tagging provides a range of benefits, but really it's about making sure you own your analytics data, that you can have first-party cookies, which is great for both measurement and advertising, but also that we can use that data in a cloud account with other data sources to then run AI technology above it. So this month particularly, our operations director for New Zealand, Sahib, he has done an organic search AI walkthrough video. So you can see that in our EDM, or if you go to our YouTube channel, you'll be able to find that for July 2025. Next month, Raja will be doing, a technical director will be doing a video on Search Max, which is a new AI-driven search campaign by Google, delivered by Google, and so that will progress the discussion forward. And then in September, I'm sure we'll have another video about AI-specific work that you can be doing for your own business. Just a note, we've had a lot of clients be contacted by Google specialists. Now, this is very unfortunate because those specialists throw us under the bus and make all sorts of bold and fabricated claims. And so they shouldn't contact you anyway. We're a part of the Google Partner Program. These individuals are driven by bonuses and they don't actually have your best interests at heart. What I've got noted here is they often push features like AI automation, broad match keywords, which we've found can negatively impact performance. And they also push increasing your budget without any conversion data to back that up. So if you are being contacted by Google, by a rep, please let us know, because they should not do that in the first instance. But also just be aware that what they're telling you is bunkum. It's not real. These individuals do not have your best interests at heart. They're just there to, hit a KPI for them internally. So it's really quite problematic, because not only should Google adhere to its own partner program, but they shouldn't ring clients and say, hey, do these things that are actually counter to what is best practice for your account. Performance Max now allows you to see search terms and add negative keywords for those that are interested in those features. That's great. It's been a long time coming. I think PMax was released almost 2 years ago. We saw big fluctuations in July post a Google Core update, and there was no rhyme or reason to those changes. Some accounts have seen big swings in lower average position, or their average position has dropped, but they've seen a marked increase in impressions. So sort of unsure what's going on there. And then we've not seen a real impact upon organic leads, which is ultimately the thing that matters. So there has been a little bit of correspondence out from Google saying that yes, it's occurred, but not really what the stable outcome of that will be. So if you have seen changes in your organic rankings, it will be related to that core update. Do talk to your project manager and they can assist you. So finally, what I will say to you is the metrics, which, as I said earlier, not the healthiest. We saw a total drop-off in users of 4%. Sessions are down. Again, winter. Oh, haven't shared this. That is better. There it is. So yeah, down 4.4%. Down 12% for revenue, not ideal. Number of transactions are up. Obviously, the average transaction value has declined. We go and have a look at the number of service-related inquiries. So down 4% for forms, down 23% for phone link clicks, up for email and click. Obviously, emails being a total number, a lower number. So 120 new leads versus potentially losing 600 in terms of form submissions. So the July sort of reverses June. Up till May, it reversed 2025. So basically, we are at a holding pattern from where we were in 2024. So we're at a holding pattern. Basically, nothing's happened in the last 18 months in terms of lead generation. Goes up and down and reverses and grows and doesn't do a heck of a lot. Similarly, we're seeing the total revenue, as I said, is down. Typically is down at this point in the year. There's no big events. There's no Mother's Day, Easter, Father's Day, Black Friday, Christmas, all that sort of those marquee days. So one would hope to see some improvement into August and September. And as the days get longer, a little bit more spend is put into market. So I know that Raja is working hard on improving the data aggregation that we get out of for the dashboard, and that's as a part of the body of work that we're doing with our automation and AI. So perhaps I'll go into automation next month because we have made significant changes to our internal processes and saved a lot of time, removed heaps of admin so we can focus on what matters, and that's delivering results for you, our clients. So that's me for the month. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to send me an email, or if you've got direct questions about your project, get in touch with your project manager. Thanks and have a great August.